in Silverlight 2, we've made it easier. We have a concept of an object tag where you can go and build your own Silverlight player to and allow people to embed on your site. And really, the limitations there are based on you as a developer or whoever's going to build that embeddable player for you. So it could be something as just simple as just a video window that has fixed size, or it could be something a little bit more complicated where maybe you want to do some ad insertion and you want to talk to a double click or an atlas. Maybe you want to do some monitoring in there about how long are people watching my videos. So that functionality is there in Silverlight 2, and we're starting to see more and more people build those types of embeddable players. 6 months from now, my hope is that we're going to have critical mass at the developer designer level, where basically people are saying, okay, whenever I'm going to make a decision about building a rich internet application or a very intensive media application, they look at Silverlight and say, yeah, that I'm going to use this. Where like anything that's new, whenever we started, it was from the very beginning, we said, hey, this is what we're building. People are like, okay, that's interesting, but kind of prove it to me. So we did that with Silverlight 1, and then we kept adding more features. And the feature set and what we've done in Silverlight 2 is just, I've been working at Microsoft for 10 years. I'm like, wow, this thing is an awesome product. And it's ready for prime time. So now we're in that 6-month window where we get to the Olympics, we get some of these other projects, and people will basically look at it and say, okay, that's great. I'm going to build my whole platform infrastructure around what you're doing with the technology. And then the next wave of these, I would call kind of innovative first-to-market features in the next version of Silverlight, I think that will kind of catapult us into some new business models around monetization, social networking, really getting into the rich internet application space. Whenever we started this project, we realized that it could be the most ambitious video project on the web, and it was from an evangelist perspective and also just from a core product group perspective. We were excited that wow, we're actually going to be able to take Silverlight to market in addition to other partners, but in such an Olympic manner. Right? This is just an amazing project. But the things that we really want to get out of this and what we're poised to do is demonstrate to our partners and content owners, commercial content owners, that Silverlight is ready for prime time, but more so Microsoft is here to help these partners drive their business. And Silverlight is kind of one part of that story. It's really the galvanizer where we're pulling our CDN partnerships and our ecosystem of folks who have written really great encoders to develop good video quality, our relationships with ad networks, the power of what we're doing with MSN to help drive traffic to NBCOlympics.com. We have a media center deal that we did with NBC to provide content on Media Center. We have some infrastructure inside of live search to help people find Olympic content. We have PopFly games to help drive viral interest in the Olympics. And that's the real story. It's like as a company, we can pull all of these resources together to go help NBC, in this case, meet their business goals. And their goals were, we want to get this content out to as many people as possible. It has to look great. We're not serving low quality, low frame rate content. This is high definition, high frame rate, 16:9 aspect ratio with lots of dynamic metadata, and customers are eating it up. So that, at the end of the day, they're like, if you can get us lots of people and it's going to look great, that's going to solve, or that's going to meet our needs.